Okay, and what you can do is just sit back, relax, and meditate along. And in the beginning, I need like a minute or two just to tune in. And then I start sharing, talking. Okay, enjoy. Okay, start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. So expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. And by having a more expanded energy field, more light can be in the energy field. So that also means more information, higher information. And also the energy field gets stronger. So I'm expanding. And by basically having more light in your system, you also have more, what's the word? You influence also more your surrounding, because you're carrying more light. And by doing that, you influence people around you, or just the area around you, animals around you, and so on. So that's pretty amazing. So I'm expanding, still expanding. Then I fill up the expanded space with more light. Then I clear surface energies. So surface energies are energies you've been exposed to over the past 1 or 2 days. So any other energies really, and also emotions. Emotions are also just energies. So emotions that are floating around the top of your system. And we don't need them at the moment. And also by clearing them, it just helps to calm down the system more. Basically, there's just less going on, less noise. Then I open up the central energy channel. So the central energy channel is located in the center of the energy field. So it goes from the root to the crown chakra. And this is where life energy flows through the system. So life energy flows from root to the crown, falls down in all directions, left, right, and flows up again, and so on. And the more life energy flow, the better. So basically, the more flow we have, the better we are connected to our, the life energy and to life experience. And what is in the way is blockages, so all sorts of blockages in the system and stuck energies. So we're working on those in these meditations and also YouTube videos and stuff like that. So we just want to remove as much as possible, as many energies as possible that are stuck in the system so that the natural life energy can flow. And the more life energy can flow, the more life is experienced as just the unfolding of experiences, and that's all it is. So life is only unfolding of experiences. That's it, nothing more. So everything else is just what we think it is, what the ego thinks it is, what we learned what it is. But in the end, it's really just a plane of experience. That's what Earth is. And experiences are flowing through our system. So they always flow through the inside. And then it gets reflected into our consciousness. And this is how we have this interaction with the world, with life, with people and all of that. But in the end, it's all about energies flowing, or that experience, that specific one, so one after the other, flows through our system. And everything is happening in the present moment all the time. There is a mechanism in the system that makes us experience a past and a future. So we do experience it, the experience of it is real, but it's just an energetic mechanism. So the system basically stores emotional memories. It also stores mental memories, but it's not about those. They're not really, they're just, we can tap into a past experience with our mind. And it would, if we only tap into it with our mind, it's like we see a movie, there's no emotions attached. But if we tap into it, into stuck energies, so stuck emotions in our system, then we have the experience of it as well. So it's possible when we experience the past that we draw a past experience into the present moment, and then we experience the past in the present moment, although there is no really a past, it's just the emotional memory in the system. And the same with the future, we can project a past experience where the energy is still stuck in the system into the future, into what we think the future is. And we can then predict the future, even though it's not even a thing, we can't predict anything, but we think we can when these mechanisms are still intact. And by doing this work, we're breaking down these mechanisms slowly, but they are breaking down so that eventually you only have the present moment and there is no possibility to access into the past or the future, because just the mechanism broke down. So there's just not possible. So you can think about it on a mental level. You can think about the past experience or a future experience if you want, but there is no emotional connection. And it's not possible then to have actually a future. It's not there anymore. So it's really just an energetical construct. Okay, then I'm accelerating your life energy that you have more available. And we really want to experience life as being just a flow of unfolding experiences, because then life is so much more effortless. The right things comes at the right time. We meet the right people at the right time. The right information comes in at the right time, the right opportunities. So it just gets effortless. And then, of course, with that, a lot more joyful, enjoyable. Then I help the life energy to flow more. So from root to the crown. And then I open up energy channels. So there are multiple energy channels all over our system where energy is entering our system. And I'm always working with the same, like with the bigger ones. So I'm opening them up more. I clear them first and then I expand them basically so that more light can enter the system, because this is what we want. We want to have as much light in our system as possible. So I start with the one on top of the head, clear it and expand it. And there is the one on the forehead, clear it and expand it. Then back of the head, clear it and expand it. Then heart chakra, clear surface energies out of the heart chakra. Expand it. Then solar plexus. Expand it. Then back of the heart chakra. Also expand it in the back of the solar plexus. And then I connect it directly to the light of the Divine Mother through the top of the head, the forehead, the back of the head, heart chakra, front, solar plexus chakra in the front, heart chakra at the back, and solar plexus chakra in the back. And I pull a cocoon of light on top of your system down to your feet. And let Divine Mother's light fill up your system. And it's a very nurturing light. So you can really like relax into it, allow it to come in. It's nurturing you like a mother does. So you can enjoy this now for the next 2 minutes. You can just sink into it. And this nurturing energy is it's also a reminder. So a reminder comes in. This is actually part of you, of what you are anyways, you know, so that's coming in. You know, just when having this human experience, we're separating to have that individual experience. But this nurturing energy that's coming in at the moment also has the quality of reminding you this is just part of you, of what you are. And also the information comes through, you are whole and perfect, even though you don't see it maybe that way. Because the human part, the human is basically just the best way to say it, the human part is just like, yeah, it's a part of you, and what you are is, let's say, it's behind the human, okay? So the human can have imperfections, and the human can have fears and I don't know, concerns and whatever. But this is just the template for this life experience, you know? So you have the human here to have this experience, but what you are is in the background, and it's always there. And this is what we want eventually to connect with, because then you have all the information. Then you know, okay, I'm infinite. I always live and never die. I'm eternal. I'm just pure being. So this is where we want to go to. And Divine Mother's light right now is basically giving us the comfort, or the comfort comes in that you are on that level totally whole and perfect, and the human is just a human. This is just how it is. It has perfect parts, imperfection parts, and it's really also like definition, what is perfect, what's not, what you like, what you prefer, and what not. And the more we connect to the beingness part, the more this beingness part can also come forward into our human experience, and then eventually can be fully in the forefront. But this is a process. And it basically helps the human part to be more in alignment with the beingness part. So everything that's not of the highest truth, so the beingness part is the highest truth, can fall away, can be transformed towards our personal highest truth. And this is what the process is about. And it is a process. And still, Divine Mother's light is coming in with the information. You are perfect as you are. Maybe you don't see that in your human, but it doesn't matter. You're still perfect as you are. And this information is coming in, manifesting in every cell of your body, that you just have more understanding of that, and you can live more from that understanding, because it's freeing, you know? And also the information that comes in, it's totally fine of who and what you are and what you're going through at the moment. It's all perfect. So basically the Divine Mother's light gives you the comfort. It's comforting you now that it's absolutely perfect. Even though you maybe don't see it that way. She doesn't mind. She definitely sees you as being perfect. And she's sending you this comfort and this understanding that this is the truth. And if there is stuff arising, saying, no, I'm not perfect. I'm just clearing those energies. So it's just energies popping up. I'm clearing them. And it doesn't matter how the human manifests. It's not about that. It's not about the human qualities and how the human manifests. It's what you are. This is all what counts. So I basically clear everything that's in the way or what pops up right now, and I can remove around saying this is not true, or I don't experience that, or this can't be right. So I'm clearing these energies. I'm not good enough. No, I'm not perfect. But this is just the human parts. And yes, we have this human experience, and this is what we're identifying with. But right now we're working on a deeper level. And from that level, the human stuff is just surface stuff. So I'm clearing it. So open up your energy field more, that also Divine Mother's light can enter your system more on a deeper level, deeper layer. She really wants to be present for you in this meditation. She wants you to feel her presence, to connect to her. You can always do that by yourself as well. You know, now you know how it feels. You can just connect to that energy. It's always there. So when you need comfort, when you feel like it's hard to overcome obstacles, or you're in a position where you don't prefer to be, or when a clearing is going on, you know, when you don't feel amazing, you can always connect to that comforting energy of hers. And she will support you and hold you and basically tell you that you're perfect as you are. And a lot more, of course. So there is more of this nurturing energy flowing in, more flowing in. And maybe you can feel already, maybe more on a subtle level, but maybe you can feel already how this comforting energy uplifts you. It gives you strength. It makes you feel more comfortable with yourself. And now there is like the love aspect more coming in. Divine Mother's love is coming in. So I clear energies that are basically saying you're not deserving the love, you're not deserving love in general, and especially not Divine Mother's love. So I clear those energies. Then more love can flow in. I also fill up your heart, the heart chakra, with Divine Mother's love. Okay, I need to clear some energies out of the heart chakra first, that the heart chakra is more perceptive. So I'm clearing more energies out of the heart chakra. While I'm doing that, the love is already flowing into your system. It's this unconditional love. So it feels different than when you're in love with somebody, or it's different than human love. It's unconditional love. It feels different, but it's very powerful. It's very transformative. So fill up your heart chakra with unconditional love as well, with Divine Mother's love. And again, I'm clearing energies that are popping up that feel they don't deserve love. You don't deserve love. You need to achieve certain things to deserve love. You need to be in a certain way to deserve love. Only when you behave, when you're a good boy, a good girl, a good person, when you're doing great things for others, or in general, if you're successful, if you're, I don't know what else is there, what other concepts are there. So I'm just clearing all those concepts, or also the energies behind it, so that you can just receive love because you exist, because this is the highest truth. You exist, and that's why you're supposed to receive it, or you can. It's just there, like it's just how it is. So I clear what's in the way of that, of receiving that love, or being able to receive that love. And maybe it's possible for you just to relax a little bit more, just a little bit more into the love. Relax into it. Allow it to flow into every cell of your body, and it transforms the information in every cell of the body that you are loved and held and looked after, comforted. Again, I put unconditional love into your heart chakra. And through the heart chakra also, I fill up your system with even more unconditional love. Then I expand your energy field more so that you can take in even more of that love. So I'm expanding. Then I fill up the expanded space with more love. And for some of you here, the system needs to say, it's just for some, you can just say it if you feel this is the right thing for you. So quiet on the inside. Yes, I'm good enough to receive the love. The system still thinks it's not good enough, so this is just a gate opener. Yes, I'm good enough to receive love, Divine Mother's love. And when you say this for yourself, maybe you can feel even more light flowing into your system. So again, I'm clearing more layers that are so specifically now not good enough to receive the love. So I clear more layers out of the heart chakra that are not good enough to receive the love or don't deserve it. And there is also a fear root chakra of really giving yourself over, giving yourself fully over to the Divine Mother. So I clear the fear. And it's basically just a saying to give you over. So it's more like, because we feel we're separate, we need to give ourselves to the Divine Mother. But actually, it's not like that. It's just a bridge to get us there where we want to go. So we're giving ourselves over fully. This is the grace, so that the surrender into Divine Mother, the giving over, and then her grace coming in. This is what is going to bring us forward on the path of spiritual awakening. Grace is doing it. So you can do your part. You can do meditations, techniques, sessions, whatever. You can do your part, but in the end, it's going to be grace that's taking you there. So you just need to connect to grace in whichever way you can. And this will help to surrender more because it takes away the responsibility from you. So you're partially responsible, yes, partially. Small part. Showing up is all it takes. Doing something is all it takes. But then you need grace that pulls you towards your highest truth, your beingness. And now specifically that quality is coming in. that quality of the Divine Mother. So I was talking about the grace that basically pulls you towards that specific quality of this pull, so that you have the aspiration, but then there is going to be, so you have the aspiration, let's say from Earth up into the universe, let's say it like that to visualize it, and the grace is coming from the universe down to get you, to pull you up into a higher level. So just to get an understanding of it, and this quality is now coming in. So this what is pulling you towards it. This is where you want to go. That's coming in now. So that quality is coming in. That part of grace that's pulling you towards it. And you just basically need to go with it. And how does it work? You just continue on with your life experience. You do what you do and you surrender at the same time to that grace. And when you connect it to that, it just pulls you, even though you don't meditate, just during your everyday life, just pulls you towards it. You just connect it. And you can really relax now, because it's not just on you. It's not just your responsibility. And when you are getting pulled towards that, that means the right teacher will show up at the right time. The right spiritual book will show up at the right time. The right information, it will show up at the right time. Exactly when it's needed. And exactly that's helping you then when it shows up. So you can fully trust that. This is how it works. So now your system can relax into that understanding for a few minutes. Just relax into it. And that information is basically manifesting. It's integrating into your system first and then manifesting in your life experience. So let's sit with it for a few minutes. And I'm opening up your energy field more. And bringing that light into deeper layers. And I'm opening up your heart chakra more. That you're able to perceive more of the love. So even more than you are already. And I'm going to turn up the intensity of that love. Okay. We are finished.